What is proprioception? Proprioception is defined as our body's knowledge of where it is in space. When we're talking about proprioception, there's really two kinds. There's proprioception of the limbs, which is the awareness of where the arms and legs and hands and feet are in space relative to the body. To get that sense, we use the spinocerebellar tract, and that brings information to the cerebellum and the brain about the position of our limbs. But there is another sense when it comes to proprioception, and that's known as whole body awareness or whole body proprioception. And what that means is knowledge of where your whole body is in space. So if you walk into a pitch black room and you don't have any visual input, you still have an awareness of where your body is in space. Whole body proprioception is the result of a lot more than just the proprioceptive pathway. The somatosensory cortex in the parietal lobe is the part of the brain responsible for awareness of whole body proprioception. This region is where you're aware of not only what is happening to your entire body, but also where your body is in space. If you have a sense of falling, your awareness of that comes from the somatosensory cortex. This region gets information from the proprioceptive tract, but also from the sensory tract, providing sensory information throughout the body, the vestibular tract, providing motion and tilt sense, and the visual tract. All these different sensory tracts give our brain an awareness of where we are in space and how balanced we are. So if someone has damage to their limb sense, their limb proprioception, they're not going to have good knowledge of where their arms are in space. And the way that damage usually presents itself is the person either has a great resistance to movement because they don't know where their limb is to begin the movement, or they have what looks like an intentional tremor. So when they try to move, their arm or their leg moves all over the place. It can be defined as a tremor. It can be defined even as dyskinesia. But what does it look like when someone has a loss of whole body proprioception? Now, this usually results in a feeling of disorientation or dizziness. This is not the same as vertigo, which is where you feel the room spinning, but this is a sense that something is off. A lot of people that have this will tell you that they feel unbalanced, or certain circumstances make them feel like they're about to fall. Some people even report that they feel they're being pulled to one side or another, and that type of condition is called pulsion. But all of these things together, all of those complaints, can be a result of lack of whole body awareness or whole body proprioception.